Hey guys, Palkia here. Welcome back to another Voxel Blade build showcase video. Today I'm going to be showcasing a dragonslayer build. Now, at the moment, this build is not as good as the Scourge or True Damage build. It's just inferior, the DPS is less, and obviously it's not going to be true damage. However, I think this build is super fun to play. The attack speed is super high, so let's get right into it. Let's do a little damage test on a dummy right here. So I am in the Vampire Guild, but I think you'd get higher damage from being in the Gladiator build, and just enchanting a couple of pieces with vampiric. But without rage, this is my DPS. So I'm hitting over 400, 500 actually right now. But okay, I just hit 524 without rage, so easily over 400 without rage. I just hit over 500 again. With rage, so I hit 555, 661. So I think I peaked 661 there, but you know, with over rage you can hit over 600. Now keep in mind this build is I'm only level 57 on this slot, so the damage should be able to you know, get significantly higher if I'm max level of 100. But the build is actually really simple. So the guild I'm in is Vampire, as I mentioned earlier, but I think Gladiator might be a little bit better for damage. Just make sure that if you do decide to join Gladiator instead of Vampire, make sure you enchant vampiric on probably the ring and the rune is what I would do. But the race is kitsune, pretty self-explanatory, and then the build itself is going to be very simple. It's 3 pieces of berserking that I'm wearing, and then infused is 2 more pieces of berserking and dandelion knight. So a total of 5 pieces of berserking and 1 dandelion knight. Now I think this build should just be like a general guide, like kind of a skeleton. I definitely think it can be optimized and improved, but you know, this is just what I have at the moment. And then obviously sharp ring enchanted with berserking, of course, and a raid rune enchanted with berserking. So it's a pretty simple build. I definitely think that it can be improved. Oh, and the weapon is, the blade is obviously going to be dragonslayer, and then the handle is the sturdy handle, which gives dual wielding, of course, and then also sharp crits. So yeah, once again, I mean, this is what the M2s look like. It's obviously very fast. I love this build just because it's fun swinging around giant swords at such a fast speed. It always surprises people, and I'm not seeing too many Dragonslayer builds lately, because there's just other builds out there, but I think this one is definitely still viable and a lot of fun. Really good for bosses. The one annoying thing is if you're trying to kill mobs with high HP. Okay, I guess I just one-shot these guys, so it's a bad example. But since this sword does have really high knockback, whenever you hit an enemy, they'll get knocked away. So for small enemies that have high HP, it's kind of annoying to kill since you'll just keep knocking them away from you. But all things considered, let's take another look at the DPS. So I peaked 672 there. I've hit over 700 DPS on this build on bosses before. Maybe I'm not clicking fast enough to get the full DPS right now, but yeah, I mean, I'm only level 57, so at max level, I would expect this build to, you know, with rage, easily over 800 DPS. Granted, it's not true damage like the Scourger build, but I think it's a lot more fun to play than the Scourger build, and yeah, it's not abusing any like divine infantry bug or anything like that. So you know, I don't really think that it's gonna get nerfed too hard next patch. Maybe Dandelion Knight will get changed, but you know, apart from that, yeah, I think this build is really solid. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoy. Give this build a try. It's definitely one of the more fun builds out there. And yeah, take care.